Welcome to the Community Air Protection Program online training series. This is the first module in a series providing training on community emissions reduction programs. In today's overview, we'll answer the questions: what is a community emissions reduction program? What is the process for developing an emissions reduction program? What are the key roles and responsibilities? And importantly, how can I learn more? At its core, a community emissions reduction program is an action plan to improve air quality in selected communities. But what does that entail? The programs have a number of building blocks that work together to reduce air pollution. The process starts with a profile of the community that provides a general overview of the community, including community issues, types of pollution, public health information, and socioeconomic factors. A strong technical foundation that looks at the community's air pollution challenges and air quality objectives for the program to focus on. Then, using community knowledge and the technical foundation, a community emissions reduction program establishes goals and targets, identifies strategies to reduce emissions, and a schedule for those strategies. This is the core of the Community Emissions Reduction Program. Enforcement of regulations and other strategies is critical to make sure emission reductions are achieved. Community emissions reduction programs include an enforcement plan that includes a history of enforcement in the community and new approaches to improve compliance. Finally, community emission reduction programs include specific metrics to track progress. For example, metrics could be how much emissions have been reduced, how many rules have been adopted, or how many notices of violation have been issued. Districts provide annual reports to keep things on track. These reports include updates on the metrics and other ways to show progress. These interconnected elements combine to build a community emissions reduction program. Surrounding the whole process are strong community partnerships and public engagement to guide development and implementation. AB 617 established deadlines for the emission reduction program process, which starts with community selection. After a community is selected, it starts a one-year clock for air districts to work with communities to develop the emission reduction program and have it approved by the applicable air district board. Once the district board approves the plan, it gets sent to CARB for review and board action. Implementation will be ongoing throughout the process with annual updates to track progress. And each step involves community engagement and a public process. A successful community emission reduction program requires collaboration from a wide range of stakeholders, but air districts, community members, and CARB have core roles and responsibilities central to the process. The local air district has the lead role in partnering with the community to develop and implement the Community Emissions Reduction Program. They are also responsible for technical assessments of air pollution in the community and for providing strategies for sources under their authority, like refineries, factories, wood smoke, and other local sources. Another key role for the air district is engagement with other local agencies, like cities, counties, and public health departments, to take a comprehensive look at air pollution in the community. The Air District's governing board will formally adopt the plans. The Air District is also responsible for issuing annual reports in collaboration with the community and other stakeholders. Communities are central to the Community Air Protection Program. Community members are responsible for partnering with air districts to develop and implement community emissions reduction programs. Community members provide direction and leadership on outreach and public process, as well as identify and prioritize concerns and solutions. CARB, as the state air quality agency, provides support and oversight to all AB 617 communities in the state. CARB is also responsible for strategies related to sources under our authority like cars, trucks, and off-road equipment, along with technical assessment of air pollution challenges in partnership with air districts. CARB's board takes action on the community emission reduction programs after they have been approved by the Air District Board. AB 617 required CARB to establish criteria that would apply to community emission reduction programs across the state. The Blueprint Appendix C is where you can find all of these requirements. Most of Appendix C is focused on community emission reduction program development. There are 6 chapters which contain the requirements. Appendix C also has a description of the review process for CARB staff, as well as the options the CARB board could take when considering an emission reduction program. And finally, Appendix C includes requirements for ongoing community partnerships throughout implementation and annual reporting. For more information on community emissions reduction programs, check out Appendix C in the Blueprint and watch the rest of our online trainings. Thank you for watching this training providing an overview of community emissions reduction programs. For more information, visit our website.